Welcome to 558 Parkside Tech, where we talk about tech's past, present, and the future of tech. And today, in our Why segment in 3 minutes, we're talking about APIs and message queues. When do you use them? So all you 558ers, future tech creators, let's get into it right after this.
The questions you ask why is what we're disclosing.
Today we're talking about APIs and message queues, when and why to use them. Now in the case of an API, when do you use it? You use it when you're trying to do synchronous processing, syncing one application to another, whether it be the mainframe, a mainframe legacy application with a front-end application that's in Java or .NET. This is a good use case for that. Often we call that the request response model because oftentimes when you're sending, in this case, from application A to B, once B does its processing, in this case I'm showing you it does something with the database, it responds back to A. And that's the term request response. But again, we use coupling because it's synchronous and both of these applications are tied together. If you make a change to A, B needs to know. If you make a change to B, A needs to know to keep them in sync. This is good stateless, weightless interactions. Often people use this when passing data to a UI, or as I just mentioned, when passing data just from one application to the next synchronously. Now when using message queue, we also often call this a publisher-subscriber model. Why? Because usually you have, in this case, application A publishing messages to the queue and application B picking it up whenever it wants. That's the word asynchronous processing. You often find that with banking or claims transactions when there's a SLA or a window that it has to be done in, and maybe you finish a little early and you throw it into the queue, and then B can pick it up whenever it's ready. B could be down and having problems, no problem. Whenever B, the application that subscribes to the queue, is up and running, it can process what's on the queue. This is also great for applications that require fault-tolerant high availability. Why? Because even though A has processed all its business for the day, it's all that business is sitting in the queue. So it can handle fault tolerance. Applications with random spikes, it's also a great use case for that. But remember, this is any time you can do asynchronous processing. So in conclusion, you can see that both message queues and APIs are used in modern architecture to balance real-time synchronous and asynchronous modern applications. So use this whenever the use case fits, but make sure you're clear on why you're using it. Thank you for joining me today in this short 3-minute Why segment talking about APIs and queues. If this was of any benefit to you, please hit the like button, subscribe. You know the things to do. Don't be a knucklehead. I think everybody knows the things to do by now on YouTube. And as I say in most of my videos, be better than your best excuse and continue to learn tech. And remember, whatever you're not changing, you're accepting. Your Tech Plug Mike. And that's all I got. Peace.
5, 58. Why this program got the bug like COVID? Why I wanna break this computer and just throw it? Why it ain't coming out exactly how I wrote it? Why, oh why, oh why I get into coding? That's right, cause in the future's where it's going. I polymorpheus into this moment, so don't blow it. So my inheritance can keep on growing. I built my own throne and encapsulate who going. Yeah, and extract all the stones that you throwing. So I take my time and build it like the Romans. So the questions you ask why is what we're disclosing.